Okay, right, this will be an interesting one. We're going to work on that. I suspect it's going to be a 400% job. So let's see if we can make this one come up a real treat. So I'm wondering if we're going to leave them out. Going to switch that on. And the background colour, I think we're going to leave it out. So I'm just going to set the silly piece of KM, Konica Minolta shit, set it up. Make it really an interesting thing we're doing with this piece of shit device. After all, it's a money fuckers product. Money fuckers commission this shit, and they say whether the R&D work goes through. The CEO, and basically, yeah, this is shit. I mean, photocopiers should be artificially intelligent, and the actual hardware should last 60 years, not 5 years, which is the case with this one. And I'm just so over this money fucking attitude that companies like Konica Minolta have. So I got this machine brand new. Already I hear squeaking in the scanner, as you'll probably hear when I get going with it. So basically, yeah, it's like they don't care about the customer. This is what we're doing. We're doing one of these Warheads. It's some kind of sticker, spray candy. And of course the confectionery industry is a real money spinner. A lot of children just love their lollies and their sweets. It's like that. It's really much, everything's all about money these days. And even the kids are exploited as cash cows, which really sucks. I mean, what can I say? It's just not fair. Now you can hear that squeak. Actually, that squeak wasn't as bad as some of the squeaks that I get. But you can see the 3-step photocopy process. So you can see you didn't make a mistake or an error in what you saw. I made 3 button push operations, so this silly piece of shit produces a photocopy. I mean, I've never seen that on any other machine except this one. So let's see how we've made this. I think we put it too far down, and I think we moved it too far across. But yeah, we need to do something with this. It looks shithouse. So I'm thinking we're going to have to push that up a bit. We're going to try and get the edge of the sticker against the edge of the guide on the platen. So it's a little bit awkward because I've got the... shit. Fuck, it's a pain. So I'm going to try and get that edge to go up on there so we can get it in the centre. So we can get it on there. I think I can see it there. And also, I think, shit, we're just going to keep this machine in play while I make the adjustments. So we're just going to put my hand there and just slide this across to the edge. So the edge of the sticker is pretty much there. Trying to straighten it out. It's not easy doing this type of work. So let's see if we've made a better job of it. So let's see. Okay, let's see if this one's come up a treat. We've also got to add a background colour because it looks pretty blah blah. But anyway, it looks like we've raised it too high now. It's too high up. So we're going to have to push it down a bit, a fair amount. So I've done the reverse to what I did, which really sucks. So I'm just going to slide it down a lot further. Just try and make it look really nice. It's really difficult trying to work at this size. I'm wondering if we're just going to set up the colours as we go. So we're just going to... I'm wondering if we're going to add some background, and we're going to do a text enhance. I think we're going to skip that. I think some of it looks too solid as it is. And the background colour of choice, I wonder what that's going to be. So we're going with yellow, the colour I call the happy colour, and we're just going to slip in here and do some more adjustments. I think the hue might be a bit too cold. We're going to make it more red, and we're just going to heat it up a bit, warm it up, and I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, let's see if we've got this looking good, so position wise. So let's see if we've made this look good. Squeaky scanner, so annoying. This photocopier's I gotta keep this photocopier in play for months. I don't really want to have to make a service call at this stage. This machine's only just had it for over 6 weeks. But anyway, it looks like we've got the positioning adequate. I think we still skipped a bit at the top, so I'm wondering if we're going to just leave it like that. It still looks, I don't know if yellow's the right colour, so I'm wondering if we're going to, no, we're not going to do it. We're not going to make it perfect. We're not going to get in there and make it size for size perfect. So I'm wondering if maybe yellow's not quite the colour for this job. It might be red or magenta, so we're going to hit magenta. So it's going to be magenta, and here I'm wondering if we're just going to, trying to decide here, guys and girls. We're just going to leave the hue as it is, and let's see how the magenta works with this. But yeah, these are meant to be really sour. I don't understand why people like to eat things that are sour too much. I think it's just a bit of a kick. You get a kick out of being slightly, not grossed out, but pulling your face when you're eating something that's a little bit sour. But I do like the colour scheme of that. So now that sun's shining a bit too much on there, so I'll just move it across. But I'm happy with that overall result. Very colourful.